guess we go to Limsa first. Jesus, I got spammed with things, but none of them are the cat hooters. Me out. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa, sir. Admiral Blofiswin waits your arrival. What do you gotta say? You're the Ul'dah envoy. Welcome to Limsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xantheo. He'll be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Talk to this guy, go to here. Understood. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you would permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please, step this way.
Enter.
Yes, ma'am.
So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you.
Sure, why not?
This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
It's dry. Memorial service to honor the fallen. I don't have a webcam. Part of the reason for the gift tuber. 7 hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. But also, I'm not showing you if I'm staring at people's assets. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Legatus Nel von Darnus, Hell's taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the Lesser Moon, Dalamud, from the Hemans and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to vent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met with the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not the 1 ounce of effort, could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. was the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an eighth hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archeon Louis still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For a while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, awaiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. Such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Rabon has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see that the Flame General receives my reply. Travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Sightseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. Private jest and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Archon. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. And now we get distracted by new quests. Excuse me, sir, but might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks, and I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. Wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Solominsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service of which the Bruguière Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lonward, along with our profuse gratitude. Okay. Shh. Sweetnix is beauteous Gabi and smart trading maker. Sweetnix makes busy deal with Uplanders. Need deliver letter to Gate of Melvan, but Sweetnix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Melvan for Sweetnix. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Pataja. is this? What? Killed his only frogs. Does everyone have to have... Good lord. I don't know what that red circle is. It's kind of cool though. You, sir, adventurer, I have work for you. Would you have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices? Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me. Iron Thunder, Kyokyorun, and Sinale. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bane Singh on West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Iron Thunder. Well met, lad. Cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot or rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Naldik and Vomeles. Time to learn another dance. Oh my. Oh dear. My cask of ale is gone, and it had to be the one ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. Or bring the matter to the maelstrom, or perhaps seeks help from the Yellow Jackets. But my client would likely frown on involving anyone official. An adventurer such as yourself, though, would be capable of doing a little unofficial investigating. You find the stolen air for me. It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Surely someone surely saw something. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Now, do go to Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. Bloody executioners! Kyokurun welcome, customer. Kyokurun loves his lovely trade. Kyokurun's goods are goodly made. Fine morning to you, sir. What can I interest you in to... Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. You're the one that made a list for Swarsblade? Let's have it then. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. Yeah, oftentimes get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lad. Need my money. It's down this way. Is there a quest in... I'm not becoming an arcanist. That's Bird's job. Where is Sweetnix with those import records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we'll have to expel them from the city. Why, these are Sweetnix's records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that Goblin would have lost his fear of her offices by now. Every month he is to submit... these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. I will, Bird. I will punch all the things. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Lominsa is quite welcoming to foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnecks. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Here at Milvan's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Limsa Lominsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I'd be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Sundama, with whom you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. If you're uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundama when you beat him, and he will point you in the right direction. Where'd you go, Bird? I thought you were going to attend the cat hooters. Did Kraz finally get Minecraft to work? Ah, 100 mod packs. Question 1 is why? Question 2 is just why, but really a lot longer. Did I see someone walk off with a cask of ale? Why, sure, it was during the afternoon offloading. Well, it didn't look like a thief, though. Hoisted the cask and walked right on over to the Astalicia. After a cask? Well, can't rightly say if it's your cask. There was a big fella come by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies that would go down nice with ale. Tain't the only thing I know, neither. The laughs were black, and you know what that means. The bloody executioners. They're not learning to become fishermen yet. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. But before I can go out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Nodlik and Vimelis for its crafts, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hananza in my stead. They would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Let's go ahead and grab the internet shard. What does 120 mod packs even do? How many of them are visual? Looking for Dodozon's cask of ale, eh? I'll help you. Dodozon ain't a bad sort for a Swyven trader. There was a toker come asking after the cask. Wanted to know if it was ale, the poxy fool. Aye, this is the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss, a house of deep reflection and meditation. So unless you've proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. But do you have the Pokemon mod pack? I've heard there's a Pokemon mod. What's this then? A parcel from the Bruguière Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. And a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches, too. Them consortium calls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let just Janasim know we're always here should her boss have need of us again. And that's to unlock Rogue. But again, we're not unlocking other classes at the moment. Might go back and unlock some of the crafters and gatherers, but it's going to be a long time before we unlock any other fighting classes. You okay up there, bro? What did you do? What did you... Who did you anger? Whatever. Okay, there's someone somewhere on the ship that I'm supposed to talk to. Is it up? There it is. What are you looking at? This is a dance do a duel. A dance duel. Much more important than anything you got. Much more. You may be able to scamper up the rig into the crow's nest, but can you get down? Not for a siren's teach, you great clodhopper! Begging pardon, Captain, but there ain't no Miqo'te alive heavier on her feet than a great galoot rugged in such as yourself. Well said, Captain, and well retorted, you bloody sunseeker. Was your moonkeeper. What on earth's it got there? Ah, who even cares, am I right? Who are you, anyway? There was a whole passel you before, but now there's only one. That's a miser's trick it is. Nope, nothing worse than a miser. This horse on what was a madrigal, admiral, what was his name? Like no drinking nor dancing, bad for corals. Corals? That can't be right. Corals? Ah, of course you're right there, laddie. Should never doubt myself. Anyway, this Madrigal. I'll call him Madrigal Pinchfist. Passed decrees like they was thoughts. He decreed no dancing within a hand's reach of spirits. Madrigal's smarter than a sailing man. We just stopped reaching with our hands altogether. We invented step dancing. That showed Madrigal Pinchfist in his corals. Aye, that's right, fellow. Gets me all fired up too. Makes you think like. Oh, I know. You want to dance. All this time I thought you was being churlish, but... No. I insist. Dance first. Talk later. That's the way of it. Okay. Why, you KGC fox dance like sailing folk, you do. Could swear there was 3 of you. Or was I just... Never mind, you're practically a brother now. You ask me anything. Cask of Dondazon's ale? Carried it off from Fisherman's Bottom, my very own self, I did. That's too matter of fact. It's already drunk all we had aboard. Of course, Dondazon's getting paid for it. Someday. Doesn't make a difference if he frets a night or two, eh? Why, you reprobate whoreson? That's the tale of that cask you lugged in? Blackguard, you dare call yourself a bloody executioner? All mugger about what belongs to who? Dadazen has the cause not to mule about the colors we wear, and you play him for a fool? I'm sorry, Captain. Wasn't thinking it through. Gots to fix that, I do. Ish what they call a choral failing. A choral failing. Adventurer, I beg pardon for my man. I swear the Malayan mistook him for an oyster and gave him grit for brains when she made him. Since you're already here, how about you square our account with Dadazen? Take this payment to him. We'd be much obliged. You danced with us and all, so I'm trusting the guild won't inspire any moral failings in ye. Some long keel on the Ostalatia, if you take my meaning.